all know just how naughty Prince Louis, Princess Charlotte, and Prince George can be, and I mean that in the most affectionate of ways. And it's difficult, isn't it? Because when you think about the Princess of Wales, she's got to put up with whatever her children do in public, literally being viewed by millions of people around the world. We saw that at the Platinum Jubilee, didn't we, where Prince Louis really did not necessarily want to behave in possibly the manner that Catherine, the Princess of Wales, had so wished, but she dealt with him very well. And I love the way finally she passed him over to His Majesty the King and basically said, you know, can you do anything with him? You have him for a bit. Of course, he managed to calm him down. But it's very difficult, isn't it, as well, when you have children in the spotlight, whoever they are, because they begin to like things that not necessarily one might suggest are the right things that you possibly wish them to talk about. And as ever, let me explain. Over here, there's a TV show, it's been a stage show, and it's been best-selling books. And seemingly, and we can't say which ones, some of the royal children have taken a bit of an akin to it. They now like it. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, it's this. The basic line is, well, you know, Horrible Histories looks at our history from things like terrible Tudors, evil Elizabethans, you get the picture. And the bottom line is they don't spare the royals in it at all. In fact, it's a very clever way of teaching history, some might say, because it really highlights all the gorish things that really went on during that particular period. But according to a very good source, George, Charlotte and Louis are very keen on the TV series. But the bottom line is, you see, that it doesn't necessarily paint the British monarchy in the best light, because even the creator, the main writer, Terry Deary, has basically said that we highlight the cruelness, the madness and all the stupidity that the royals got through or did throughout the centuries. Now, as I say, it's proven very popular on TV, became a sellout stage show, and now, according to a very good source, Prince George has suddenly developed a liking for the books. As ever, we have to say allegedly. Now, you can understand this because when you think about it, you're looking at your family, aren't you, and thinking, did they truly do that? But according to that good source, the Princess of Wales is kind of, oh no, you know, it's not the sort of thing we should be looking at. I kind of think it's possibly the perfect way to teach children about history, good and bad. Yes, there's some darker pieces in those particular shows, including those now infamous rap songs where people in Elizabethan costumes or, you know, as I say, Victorian costumes burst into song, say, during the middle of something like an execution or something like that. You know, it sounds very grim. You have to see it and basically make your own mind up. But isn't it interesting to note that whoever they are, and they are, let's not forget, incredibly privileged children, but like all children, they seek and find things out that normally your parents think, oh no, we don't want you to look at that. But there's seemingly nothing you can do. If you haven't seen Horrible Histories, there are some free episodes online as ever. I like to share that with you. Have a look yourself. Tell me what you think. Is it a good way of teaching history? And more importantly, is Catherine White to be worried about the likes of Charlotte, Louis and Prince George basically learning about their relatives from something, as some might say, a little bit near the knuckle like this? Or is it truly just horrible? As ever, let me know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of England.